Today again, welcome back to one more trading session, one more live trading session. And today Nifty has shot up quite a lot, and it is consolidating in the range of 11,400. Okay, so now we will have to take a trade, and right now we don't have any trades taken as of now in for today. So what we'll be looking at now is whether to take a trade regarding a straddle or a hidden penny. So we'll just take a look at the charts as well as option chain, and then we will see how to go about it. So first I'll just put option chain here. Okay, the option chain is suggesting, so if we just look at the option chain here, it's suggesting a close between 11,350 to 11,450. So I will just explain why exactly that is. One, at 11,500 there's 75 lakh contract, and post which the contracts reduce, which means a move above 11,500 is not really expected. Two, a move below 11,300 is also not really expected, because there are quite a good amount of open interest built up at 11,400, 350 as well as 300. All put together, all in all, there are around 1.8 crore open interest out of totally 5.4 crore. So totally we have 3.5 crore on call side, and we have 5.4 crores on the put side. So which means we can expect market to stay little positive when compared to rather than going negative. So now we will see what exactly to be done, whether we should go ahead with doing a 11,400 straddle or go for a hidden penny. So what we would be doing now is, initially we will start off with some hidden penny with 11,500. So for that, what I will be doing is, let me just open net positions once. Yes. So I will be going with 11,500 call option. So 11,500 call option. Then I will also be going ahead with buying 11,550. Yeah. So here what I'll do is I'll just buy 7,000, 15,000 quantity of 11,550. I have to do it 7,500 each. Right. I have purchased it twice. So now I will also short this at 1.5 rupees. So 7,500, 2 lots shorted. If we go to our net positions day wise, and if I put MIS, you can clearly see here, when I put MIS, you can clearly see here, I have shorted this at 0.3, as well as I have 1.3, and I have bought this at 1.2 as a hedge. Now for safety sake, I'll keep a stop loss at 2 rupees. So 7,500. I'll keep little higher stop loss at 3 rupees. So stop loss 3 rupees. Trigger price is also 3. Cool. For one lot I have kept. For the second set also I have kept. So now we more or less likely expect the market to stay in the range of 11,400 itself, consolidate there and end. So I'll just take a look at the charts as well and see what it is suggesting. So when we take a look at the charts, it's still loading. I'll just refresh it once more. Okay, 15 minute, it does suggest positive in 15 minutes. In 30 minutes as well, it is showing positive. But what we really have to see is whether a breakout above 30 is possible. Then when we change it to daily wise, it looks pretty positive, no doubt about it. And weekly wise also, we see a positive momentum. So we see positive momentum all in all. And when we see 5-minute chart, it's sort of consolidating here, and it has taken, we are seeing resistance around 25 for a couple of 3-4 times now. So what we'll be doing is we will be going ahead and doing a 11,400 straddle. So first we will do a straddle, do it here, 11,400 CE and 11,400 PE. So I have added both here, 11,400 CE as well as PE. So all in all, I am getting 26 plus 16, which is somewhere close to 43 rupees. 11,300 and something and all, 57 and all or something, somewhere around that level. So with this, I will be hedging with 450, which is currently trading at, 450, sorry for that, 350 P, which is currently at 4 rupees. So totally 10 rupees. So this will be my hedge. So to simplify, okay, what I'll be shorting 15,000 quantity, guys. So NFO, MIS, future, Nifty, 11,400 CE. This is sell, and this is 7,500 quantity 2 times, plus P 7,500 quantity 2 times. So 15,000 quantity I have shorted, and I will buy also. So MIS buy 11,450 call option. So I'll buy this 2 lots 7,500, and I will also, actually I will add little more of buying. I will do buying, I will add plus 3,000 more quantity, and even P 11,350 I will add 3,000 more quantity. Okay, only 75 got added, which is this 7,350 P. Okay, why is the 7,500 and 3,000 quantity extra. Right, so now I will apply market to all this and place the order. So all the orders are executed now, as we can see here. So we have got all the orders here, and if I look at the net value, okay, net value is not seen here. I think it's maybe here, yeah. So if it's ending exactly at 11,400, we will be receiving 4,50,000. So again, we are working with a capital of only 65 lakh today, because we have few other positions which we haven't even converted. So we are working with a capital of 65 lakh, and so the levels which we should watch out for now is what I'll be telling. And exactly market is at 11,400 only, so it has dropped. So we don't see a move above 11,430 now. It's looking quite hard. Okay. So here we have Xavier asking, are you doing pair trading? No, Xavier, so we are not doing pair trading. Rather, what we are doing is we are doing straddle here. So this is a short straddle what we are doing, because we expect market to stay in the range of 11,350 to 11,450. In case if the range is taken out, then we will see what exactly to do, because we are seeing a pretty strong resistance at 425, as well as we don't see a move below 380 as well. So as long as the market is within this range, trading within this range, it should benefit us. And it's already 1 o'clock, so the theta should also start acting in favor. So we will just have to wait and see. Totally we have collected around 40 points, which is extremely beneficial for us in the longer run. Plus we have these Cs also extra. We have shorted 15,000 quantity of 11,500 CE, which will be helping us gain around 15,000 extra. So from that we have already received around 5,900 rupees. And with the straddles we are currently under loss, but that is completely fine, because we will wait for some time for the time decay to act in our favor and see how to go about this. So sometimes there are many cases when you're really confused whether to keep a stop loss, book profit. Many times it happens. So once I would like to tell a situation where we were trading and we hadn't kept a stop loss. So I will tell you why risk management is so necessary. So we hadn't kept a stop loss, and then what happened was we had sold Bank Nifty at somewhere close to 50 or 60 rupees. And we had sold quite a huge amount or huge quantity, and this Bank Nifty option ended up becoming 200 or 300 rupees, and we hadn't kept the stop loss, so we lost quite a lot. And then that's when we learned the lesson that no matter what, we have to keep a stop loss and trade properly. So we are right now getting hit. So it's not the loss is not big because we are right now getting hit by the options which we have purchased as a hedge. So we have hedged it with extra quantity because in case of a sudden random move on one side, a big move, let's say towards 11,500, will be actually very beneficial for us because of the extra buy quantity what we have here. So other than that, it's pretty much around this level itself, nothing much to worry. So what do we have to do now? So we will have to give it some time, wait for theta to work in our favor or act in our favor, and then see if any adjustments have to be made based on movement of Nifty. If Nifty starts to move below or beyond our expected range, so I will just have an expected range written somewhere here. So I can draw here, right? So my expected range would be 11,365 to 11,435. So we will be doing further adjustments if Nifty moves above or below this range. So till then we'll just hold on, wait and see. So I'll just be switching off the video for some time now, and we will be catching up later. Uh, you might be wondering like why exactly our M2M is still at 90,000 when I had told you so much about theta and everything. So first what I'll do is before explaining that I will just short little more straddle because I now strongly believe it to be in the range of 400. So I'll be shorting around 3,900 quantity. I hope it's audible. So let me, if someone can confirm in the live stream, it would be great. I hope it's audible. So I will just do that before anything else. So 3,900 I will short MIS, and I will short this at 3,900 MIS. So both are shorted at 3,900, and I will buy these two at around 9,000 quantity, 7,500 buy and 7,500 buy. Oh, okay, just a second. I think I had already purchased, this is P, right? Yeah, 7,500 buy. And I'll add 3 more thousand of each. 3,000. Okay, as you can see here, we have crossed 1 lakh now, and we took a single trade at 1 o'clock, and we literally haven't touched our laptop for almost 1 hour 40 minutes. No position has been changed, and we left the computer screen exactly where it was for 1 hour, and we come back because and I really didn't have to bother, because at 11,350 or 450 I had a loss of 3 lakh, and anything beyond any wild move beyond that would have actually given me quite a good profit. So I really didn't have to bother if there's a wild move in the market or not. And since now the time is also reducing, and it is a very beneficial situation for us. I hope it's audible. uh, yeah, so the premiums are eroding, that's right. And I will just show the charts. So we had mentioned this level earlier, so I had just put this. So this was just our reference level. And Nifty did find a strong resistance at 25. It was not able to break from the morning. So we just kept it as our reference. And we expect so we now for sure don't expect a move above 11,025. So we can go ahead and short little more of 11,450 also. But the thing is, if I short this 450, our buy positions will be getting squared off. So that's the reason I won't be doing that. And we expect overall to stay in the range of 400 itself. If it can continue for say another 15-20 minutes, we will be in quite good profits, and we'll exit at around 2.5 lakh. 2,60,000 is where we'll exit all the positions. And right now it's going really well for us. Yeah, then I had to also tell you why we were not in profits for so long. Like, it literally took us so long, because these at the money options weren't losing premium, and we had bought this, as you can see, from these two options alone, right? From these two options alone, we have lost somewhere close to 1,50,000. So if we didn't have any buy positions, this figure, what you're seeing right now on the screen, would be plus 1,50,000, which is around 2.5 lakh. But that is not our concern. Our main concern is risk. So if we can limit our risk, then it's always a plus for us, or always an added advantage for us. And so now we currently have this position. We are not making any adjustments right now, so we'll wait for some time. And it would be a great opportunity for us to sell 450, and anybody who is willing to do that can do it with a stop loss. So again, consult your financial advisor before acting on any recommendations. So all these are just personal views and for educational purpose. So I would also like to tell, meanwhile, let's just take a look at open interest. So I'll just go to NSE option chain here. I hope you guys are liking the live stream. If you're liking it, please do subscribe to our channel so we can do more of this often. So Nifty is falling below 400, and the fall looks pretty much intense. So can we short more of 400 is what we have to see. But we will wait till it crosses 70. That's when we will plan to adjust our positions. So till then, nothing to worry. And again, our MTM is dropping as usual, because when Nifty is falling so much, you obviously can't expect it to raise. We want it to go back to 400. So another move back to 400 will leave us with very good profits. So if it moves towards 400 again, so that's what we are looking for. So any move towards 400, back to 400, will leave us with a very good profit. So, and we don't see a move below 80. So I am hoping that markets might hold 11,380. So I am not hoping for a move below that, and even in that case we'll be in profits only in case if it holds 80. So I don't know why my charts are not refreshing. Okay, that's because I have logged out. Okay. Let me just look at different time frame charts, and we'll just, this is we are just using Bollinger Band, and we have Ichimoku here, and 15 minutes shows a support. Bollinger Band shows a support at 11,380, so we expect it to be at that range. Okay, and you might ask me again, why exactly are you still in loss? Because you told me that if it moves towards 400, you will be in quite good profits. That's because, guys, as you can see here, we are losing quite a lot from out of money options, and that after a point gets limited because it can't go below zero, and then starts the real decay of at the money options. So that's what we are waiting for. So so the thing is, you might ask, how does this theta decay work? Why is that towards the end you get so much profit and nothing towards in the middle? So the thing is, when you enter the trade, if you divide your trade into three halves, okay? So let's say if I enter at 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to 3, or 12:30 to 1:30, 1:30 to 2:30, and 2:30 to 3:30, then in that case, most only 10% of the decay of the total premium comes in the first half, that is 12:30 to 1:30. Around 30% comes in the second half, that is 1:30 to 2:30, and remaining 60% comes in the third half, that is 2:30 to 3:30. And currently we are in the third half, and the theta decay should be quite high, and our will still be going. So now our loss would have increased if it ends at 350. So that is something we don't want it to happen. So if I increase my quantity size, okay, so our loss might go up till 4 lakh and odd. So, but the thing is, that won't be what we'll be realizing, because we'll be booking it quite well before that, or we will do further adjustments in case if we believe that the market might end below 11,380. Only then we'll be doing further adjustments also. So right now I will just leave it here for some more time, wait and hope for theta to decay, act in our favor, and get us some good profits. So if you're liking the stream, meanwhile, please hit the like button as well as subscribe to our channel. I will also meanwhile close this additional tabs which are open so that you get a clearer view. Right. So we will just we have to wait and see if level of 380 can hold, and we are expecting a bounce back towards 400. And I'll just take a look at the option chain, which I didn't do that time. So we have seen certain amount of put unwinding here, and calls have been around the same level, and quite a lot of open interest build at. So we are expecting a range between 350, so we don't see a move below 350, and we don't like it to come towards 350 because we'll be losing quite a lot of money also. So we'll just we have to wait and hold on and see how things goes, or how things turn around for us. And yeah, we'll just do that right now, and it's at 90. And so I will just mention again, a move towards 400 will be very favorable, and we will be adjusting our positions below a move below 380. If market moves below 380, we'll be adjusting the positions. Meanwhile, I'll just put this M2M so you can keep track of the M2M also. Hi guys, welcome back. And market is trading in this range only as expected. So why did we actually expect this? Because last expiry we had got a wild move, and this expiry we weren't expecting a wild move. So we still don't expect a move below 11,380. In the case if it happens, we will see how to adjust our positions, because we are at quite good profits now. We are at 1,80,000, and we don't want to lose much from here. So I will see if we can book half the positions before 3 o'clock and hold on to other half with stop loss, because yeah, here that's what a few of our viewers are also suggesting, that markets are pretty range bound, and don't you expect a wild move? What if it moves violently? And that's the exact reason why we will just close half of our positions, at least inside of, like, okay, I'll just close 7,500 quantity because we have realized quite good amount of profit, so it doesn't make sense to hold. And I will do that once it crosses below 90. I'll close half of the positions, and I'll just, as you can see, I have just kept PE to clear immediately, and CE I haven't kept. So first I'll place off a stop loss before everything, because both put together we are getting around 20 rupees. So I can place a stop loss around 25 rupees and I won't be losing more than that, and I can do further reference trades to increase my profit if something goes wrong. And right, so I'll just place stop loss market quantity 7,500 and trigger prices 30 is what I'll keep, and half I will anyways clear it. So I have kept for one lot at 30, so I'm not expecting a wild move, or we'll just place a stop loss for safety purpose. And I guess I have placed for one lot, and yeah, it is here at 30. It is currently at 8 rupees 30 paisa. So in case, because 50 is not a very favorable position for us, and if we are crossing around 250, we are just squaring the positions off because we have got quite good profits now. So currently market is trading at the range of 400 itself, and we were expecting a calm expiry. As I told you last, it was extremely volatile, and we didn't expect a big move here. Okay guys, it's 210 what we have realized, and I will cut half the positions now. And this is only for educational purpose, and you can before following, please consult your financial advisor. I will just cut half my positions in PE and half my positions in CE. So I have cut half there. I have placed stop loss for the rest. 7,500 I'll cut in PE as well. Right, I guess it's done. Yeah, I have cut 7,500 here, and 30 I have a stop loss, and it's at 404. So we are expecting it to trade in the range of 400 only. If everything goes as per plan, we will be ending at a good profit. So we'll just wait for some time and have a look. So if it crosses 410 also, okay, I haven't placed the stop loss for this. I will do that right away. Again, I'll place it at 20 for 7,500 at 20, and stop loss 20. And where is the market exactly? It is at 407, 410. Okay, it is looking quite positive. I'll just place it at 20 so that we don't lose much in case if it hits. Right, I can short little more of PE also, I guess. 400 PE. I'll short 3,000 quantity more of this PE. So it will be helping me. Okay, it's almost hitting 20, guys. I will just okay, it's not hitting 20. I will just should I square this off? Let me just wait for a couple of seconds and think. Okay, as I don't want to risk it, I'll square off 3,000 more quantity of this. Let me not risk much. In case if it's holding above 15 for some more time, I'll just square off 3,000 more quantity. So it didn't actually, so it started coming down. It is at 12, and we might end around 2 is what I'm expecting, because I don't want to lose. So today I will place in such a way that we will be ending in profit no matter what. So I will just clear off half. 3,000 I have cleared, so I have 7,500 more, and if it hits the stop loss, we will be almost coming out of this completely, or I can just exit now and still come out with profit. Okay, the exit price was not that great, guys, because I exited and the market started falling, and something which I shouldn't have done so early. And I have 7,500 quantity plus this is at 2 rupees, or let me just exit everything. I have realized around 180, and I think that should do, because I'm expecting a move or a close above 400 itself now, because it's almost 3 minutes, and we'll just wait, or I will just cut down the 3000 quantity which I have added here extra on side of 400 PE. So I'll just cut this down 3000, and I'll be most likely booking a profit if I'm not wrong. Hope you guys are liking the live stream. If yes, please do like, share and subscribe to Optionables channel so we can bring more such content to you. So we have kept a stop loss, guys, so no matter what, we won't be going under loss. It's either we'll be moving towards 3 lakh or going back towards 1 lakh. So what exactly will happen is something which is yet to be known based on how the market moves. So either we'll go back towards 1 lakh or we will be going towards 3 lakh. So those are the only two possible scenarios, and most likely it feels like the market is going up, and I will just clear little more of this, and we have kept for 7,500, which means I have to keep only for 7,500, just 900 more. I'll just clear it at 18, and right, if it hits the stop loss from now, we'll be losing 8,000 into 4, around 30,000, and now this feels little more likely, so I'll go more at this. So I'll short 7,500 more quantity. I have shorted. Now I'll just place a stop loss. That will be recovering most likely from here. So we only have 7,500, right? I'll just take a quick look at that and verify. Yes, we only have 7,500. We have a stop loss placed for that. And I will short 7,500 more, and yeah, I have filled both of them at 0.85, and I'll just exit this, guys. So 17 rupees, I'll just exit it. Or I can just come out of everything with a profit of 1,70,000, and most probably this is what I'll be doing now. We'll wait for some more time, and in case if I don't see a move on either side, I'll just be doing this. Go ahead and do this because it makes more sense. And here I have to keep a stop loss for this as well, and suddenly we have seen a big drop in the market. Not big, ordinary drop in the market. So today we don't have any positions to convert, so we don't have to square off quite early. We can hold on a little more towards the expiry time and see how things turn around. So things goes for us basically, not okay, let me just take a look at 450. Okay, 450 is not a quite good shot. I wouldn't want to hold so much of puts at this price because what if there's a wild move, I'll actually lose on M2M, and that's exactly precisely what's happening. And let me just see and try to come out of puts as quickly as possible. And so the thing is, we exited quite early, and if we hadn't done that, we would have been at a much better M2M, maybe around 250, 260 is what I'm expecting us we would have been at, but that's not an issue, guys. It's at 407 and 400 is something. I will just exit 7,500 of this because I don't want to end up losing so much after gaining from this. And even though I'm exiting at a loss, it's pretty much fine because I would have made from the other side. Okay, the thing is, we are holding on to things where we have limited loss again. So no matter what, we won't be losing a lot of money. We have kept a stop loss as well. We have limited our loss, and we'll be booking it pretty soon. So we can max realize a profit of 3,20,000. So, but that given that Nifty stays at 11,400 exact, so which is most likely not the case, and I can just book this book everything at profit of 220, and most likely I'll be doing that itself depending on how market plays out in another 5 minutes. So it would have made more sense for us to hold because we gave around 7,000, 8,000, actually 11,000 quantity around 15 and 16, and if we had just waited for some more time, so 6,000 quantity into 11,000 quantity into 7-8 rupees makes a lot of difference, around 80,000. So we would have made quite a lot. So I will just come out of calls. I'll just come out of calls and I will hold on to puts. Yeah, I am out of calls and I will exit these two as well. And I will exit this as well. And most probably I will exit also because, or I can do one thing. So just for some quick buck, since we don't have to square off immediately. So I buy this and I try to collect 50 paisa from here. So most probably we'll be closing the trade around 2,20,000 of net profit. So and good that we didn't hold, and you can see that quite clearly here. So as we cross 220, I will just square off the positions. 220, 225, I'll be squaring off the positions. And as you saw, today the capital what we used for this, actually it was quite less. You didn't have to we hardly ended up using, if I am not, less than 10 lakh. So that's what we used for today's trade, because we only went around 7,500 quantity, because to go one lot intraday it takes somewhere close to 2,000 rupees, and we had gone 100, 200, 400. So around 8 to 12 lakh is what we had used. So, and we got a pretty good return on that. And these are additional trades which would cost you little more money. So net, all in all, we didn't use more than 25 lakh, and we got a return of 2.2 lakh already. So today I can spend some time because there are not much positions to convert. I'll just show you a net wise. So net wise all, and so net wise we have a gain of 3,04,000. So which includes few of the positional trades, which we are not really concerned about now. So all we are concerned about is the existing trades here. So I will just do MIS and show you the trades. Yeah, 2,22,000 guys, and the moment it comes, yeah, around this thing, I think I'll square off the position in another couple of minutes. Theta is acting well. I can short one more at this thing, but it's time to square off also. So we'll be squaring off soon, and right, it's around. So hope you guys like the session, and I would like to hear from you in the live chat section or the comment section. What did you think of this live stream? Did you guys like it? And what is your overall feedback? Do you want to do you want us to improve, or you can just suggest us where do you want us to improve and how do you want us to do that, and we would be very happy doing that as well. So 2,27,000 is where we are at right now, and we will be exiting it quite soon. And now I am just leaving it because okay, this we are looking with the other one, so I'll just take off the INX. So here we also have a Sensex option, so I'll just take it off, and 2,24,000, and yeah, we'll just leave this at here. We'll just leave it here, and for us to end at a loss now, Nifty should fall below 400 and trade around the range of 11,380 for the next 15 minutes, and which I don't see happening quite clearly. So the reason that being the reason, I am pretty comfortable holding on to this position and realizing another 10,000. So this 10,000 extra what we realize may be used for our brokerage, and we can actually, what you see on screen, we might realize that much. So now I'll exit this, and right. So okay, why did, oh, I just created, I don't know what exactly happened. Oh, maybe we had kept a stop loss which got triggered. Oh, I hadn't cancelled the stop loss, guys. I had kept a stop loss which got triggered, and it helped us earn additional money. And so that is something extremely ignorant and bad about what just happened. But luckily, it turned out to be in our favor because 7,500 quantity. And imagine if it got triggered at 20, and we just squared it off at 21, and we got additional 7,500. And it's a very irresponsible thing to do, because in case if it comes down like this to 18 or 16, you lose quite a lot. And now net all in all, if everything goes to zero, we'll be earning around 2,51,000, and that's what we are aiming for. So today we can do the full stream because I don't have to convert any positions, and that's what we are going to do as well. So any suggestions, you can please let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much, Chandra. It's actually really motivating for us to see people follow us on YouTube, seeing live trades, but we still recommend that you do consult your financial advisor before executing any trade, because we would have done with a particular view, and it's also, the capital also matters in case if it capital and the position sizing. In case if your view goes wrong, if you have extra capital, you can do a proper position sizing. Otherwise, you won't be able to do that. So both, all in all, it's extremely important to have both. So I can just leave it at here. I will just summarize the entire trade for people who have joined us. Thank you very much for spending 3 hours and joining the live stream. And today's live stream was extremely good, even in terms of viewership. So the thing is, we had around 110 people visit and go. So and now I will just summarize the entire trade, and before we exit, and I don't think we'll be hitting 2 lakh, 250, because it can't trade at 0.00. So max it can trade at 0.05. So we won't be actually hitting 2 lakh 51,000. But either ways, today we expected the market to be range bound after a big positive move. So we didn't expect market to have wide swings after 1 o'clock, because last expiry also we did have a wide swings and we expected market to trade around that range. And so the good thing is market did do that, and it was in a narrow range of around 20 points, and this has actually helped us quite a lot. And we did do a short straddle, and we earned around 1.8 1.9 lakh, and you guys would have seen the beauty of time decay yourself. So we just took a trade at 1 o'clock and we left it till almost 2:45 without even touching it. And you yourself saw we started with a loss of 20k and we have come up till here. And I will just be closing the live stream now, because this is where we will be leaving it at. So nothing else. And thank you very much for joining the live stream, and hope you guys like the session as well. Yeah, please share this live stream, guys, and please subscribe to Optionables also to get more insights about live trading. And thank you so much.